All right, so UFC 298 just finished Anaheim, California, and the people of Spain are rejoicing right now. They are having a party. The people in Georgia, they're having a party, but the people in Australia, they are not happy because the reign of Alexander the Great, Volkanovski, came to a crushing end in round 2. Anaheim, California, what a night of fights. Just unbelievable. I've literally just finished. The family's in the background. Say hello, everybody. Did you have a good night? Did you enjoy yourself, Ellie?
I had a good night.
There's Rebecca. And there's young Lucas as well. Anyway, get out the shot. Listen, Topuria said all week that he was going to beat Volkanovski in round 1. Okay, quiet guys, just shut up a second. He said he was going to beat Volkanovski in round 1. Okay, and that sounded crazy. That sounded like hype. Sounded like him just trying to manifest it like the kids say these days. Or it was on pure knowledge because of how hard the guy works. Listen, he looked phenomenal in round 1. Volkanovski came out, used pretty much a lot of leg kicks, okay? Kick after kick after kick and a lot of movement. The matador, Topuria, stalking him, walking him down, backing him up against the fence and looking very, very dangerous. The first kick that Topuria threw landed on the calf and kind of spun Volkanovski round in a 360. Listen, I've got so much respect for Volkanovski. I really do. So I don't want to big up Topuria too much, but what he did tonight was just ridiculous. It really was. He lived up to the hype. I mean, that shot that he knocked him out with in round 2 was so powerful. And that's the scary thing. All we saw from Topuria tonight was kickboxing. All we saw was striking. But he's a master of every facet of mixed martial arts. Started Greco-Roman wrestling at 4 years old. High-level jiu-jitsu. Didn't see any of that tonight. It was all on the feet. So let's talk about that finish. So he backed Volkanovski up. And he goes up, he throws 1, 2, 3, 4, all kind of glancing blows. But then he frames, he pushes on his head, and then woof, right hook, right through, folded Volkanovski. He was down, he was out before he even hit the canvas. And sadly, and I take no satisfaction in saying this because Volkanovski is such a great guy, he was out for a while. He was folded like a lawn chair for quite some time. So it's a really, really sad day for Volkanovski, one of the best to ever do it, and one of the nicest guys in all of mixed martial arts. Thank you for everything you've done. I'm talking like it's over. I'm talking like he's going to retire. That ain't the fact. That ain't the case. Volkanovski said he wants to fight him again in Spain. So let's get into all that. By the way, a great night of fights. I got the fight card here, top to bottom. Wow. UFC 298 certainly delivered. Just unbelievable action. So Volkanovski, it's fair to say, well, it's not fair, it's a fact. Last time out against Islam Makhachev, he got finished, right? In round 1, I believe it was. So coming into this one tonight, there was a lot of questions. Will that have a lasting effect? Will that affect his psychology? Will it make him nervous? Will it make him more susceptible to getting knocked out again? We don't know if the answer to all of those things was yes, but he certainly got finished again in stunning style. So even though Volkanovski on paper deserves an immediate rematch in Spain, like he called for, Topuria wants to take the UFC to Spain. And I want to commentate it as well, by the way, if we are going to Spain. Come on, let's go. Get the suntan lotion ready. I don't think it's the right move. I don't think it's the right move for Volkanovski to rush back in there. He's got to take some time. He's got to have some proper concussion protocol. And he can't rush back in there now on the back of 2 stoppage defeats, okay? Skeletons in the closet, psychological demons, damage to the chin, maybe the chin's expired, right? I'm not saying it has. These are all conversations that take place. The problem is for Volkanovski, though, being 35 and the old man curse and all the rest of it, which proved to be a thing tonight, he doesn't have the time. He doesn't have the time. So regardless of whatever Volkanovski wants to do, I'll support it because he deserves it, right? What he's done in this sport, the people that he's beaten, and just the frequency of the schedule, turning around, fighting all the time and taking on the best guys. It's unbelievable. But Topuria tonight proved that he has got a very, very bright future. I mean, who's going to beat him at featherweight? I mean, the next man up more than likely would be Max Holloway, but he's fighting Justin Gaethje. He's fighting Justin Gaethje at UFC 300 in a fight that I think a lot of people probably favor Justin Gaethje to win. If he loses, would he be the next guy for Ilia Topuria? I'm not sure that would really work, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what they do at featherweight. Well done, Volkanovski, on an incredible career. And I'm talking like he's done, like he's sewn up, like he's finished. He's not. But maybe the reign is, certainly for the time being anyway. Ilia Topuria, I don't see anybody beating him anytime soon. Even calling out Conor McGregor. Hey, I'd like to see it. If Conor ever comes back to the octagon, I think that's a fight that a lot of people would want to see. But that's just the main event. We're just getting started. All right, if you like to bet on fights and you need help picking winners, then you got to go to premierfightpicks.com, which is owned and operated by Bardia Helmi, who is a top combat sports bettor and analyst with an all-time 70% strike rate, publicly tracked over 5 years. Bardia has been on an absolute roll lately, profiting on the previous 16 out of 19 UFC events, including the last 3 UFC pay-per-views in a row. And with Volkanovski versus Topuria coming up on a stacked card this weekend, and 8 events scheduled throughout the next 2 months, now is the perfect time to sign up. Bardia is offering 1 week, monthly and yearly subscriptions to get you in on the best MMA bets, quick picks and analysis. There is currently a record 10 bets posted for UFC 298, including underdogs and a big play on the highly anticipated main event. In addition, there is already a future bet posted for next weekend's UFC Fight Night, Moreno versus Royval 2. Sign up now to view all of that content and more. Lastly, follow Bardia on Instagram at Premier Fight Picks and Twitter at PFP Handicapping for access to free bets, analysis and fight breakdowns. Co-main event was phenomenal. Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa, right? My God, I was on the end of my seat. It was so stressful just watching that, let alone being a part of it, okay? Whittaker looked good, looked fast, looked angry, looked like the old Robert Whittaker, landing a lot of good shots, using a lot of feint, being very aggressive from the get-go. Costa with those high kicks. I mean, whenever he threw a kick, right, the speed and precision of those kicks was just phenomenal. But still, in round 1, I had Robert Whittaker kind of edging ahead until Topuria, what am I saying? Long day. Until Paulo Costa threw a beautiful, timed, precise spinning wheel kick, landed heel right in the face, kind of wobbled Robert Whittaker. And if there was another minute, you never know, maybe that would have been the end of the fight. But it wasn't. As the fight progressed, Robert Whittaker fought his way back into it using beautiful jabs, beautiful low kicks. And Paulo Costa deserves a special mention as well. That was some really, really high-level striking. The chin of Robert Whittaker is still fine, okay? He said he could beat Dricus du Plessis 9 times out of 10. I would love to see him fight Dricus du Plessis. I would love to see that rematch, but he's got to earn it. More than likely, I think UFC 300 is going to be Dricus du Plessis taking on Israel Adesanya. So Robert Whittaker, my shout would be Sean Strickland, the former 185-pound champion of the world. And if Whittaker can beat Strickland, then maybe he gets the winner of Izzy versus Dricus. Both men beat him. He wants to get a rematch out of both of them, but well done. That was mixed martial arts striking at the highest level. Before that, Garry Machado, okay, went out there, used a very strategic, tactical game plan. The crowd was getting annoyed, okay, because he was circling. He was in perpetual motion. Some critics might say he was running away. He wasn't. He was using his strengths. He was being smart, okay? He was staying away from the power punches of Geoff Neal. Geoff was getting a little frustrated at times. He was having to charge in. And the problem was that when he charged in, when he would charge, obviously set the wheels in motion, he couldn't stop. He wasn't in control of the momentum and they would fall into a clinch. When they would clinch, it would become a 50-50 situation. They would spend like a minute or so there. Then they would break and then it was rinse and repeat. Garry looked very, very dangerous with the rear knee. Landed it on several occasions. Fast jabs, fast kicks, fast body kicks. Listen, Garry, for all the shit he gets online, you cannot deny what he does inside the octagon. He's very good, man. He's very, very good. And I'm excited for his future. Listen, you can talk all the shit you want, okay? But you can't deny the skill that the man has, okay? So well done to him. Geoff Neal, what a guy. Wasn't to be his night. Merab Dvalishvili. Oh my God. Take a bow. Merab, the machine, going out there fighting Henry Cejudo. That fight was phenomenal. Merab Dvalishvili never stops coming forward the whole time, okay? But tonight in round 1, he was a little hesitant. Henry Cejudo landed a big, massive shot, kind of wobbled Merab, okay? And then Merab, as he settled down, as he got into his groove, as he started out wrestling Cejudo, picking him up, just taking the piss, walking around, speaking to Mark Zuckerberg, screaming at us when we were commentating, right? Trying to guillotine him while squatting, laughing, talking, right? Just taking the piss, just having a great time. Cejudo is an incredible competitor, and he was in that fight the entire time. But I think tonight showed that at 37 years old, at 135 pounds, maybe regrettably, the best days of Henry Cejudo are behind him. Well done to Merab Dvalishvili. He gets to fight the winner of Chito Vera and Sugar Sean O'Malley. I think that's official. That's in the books. And I'll tell you what, he's a tough matchup for anybody. He doesn't stop coming forward. How the are you meant to fight that guy? How are you meant to have a striking match with someone that just crowds you the entire time? So, Merab, what a guy, what a personality, what a human being. Georgia, another guy that could potentially be a champion. And then, of course, opening up the night, in terms of pay-per-view, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. I mean, that guy's just unbelievable. Went up against Roman Kopylov, a man that's a very dangerous striker, a man that had finished his last 4 opponents in a row, right, with vicious, vicious knockouts. Anthony Hernandez isn't the biggest, isn't the strongest, isn't the most technical, but the man has heart for days, okay? He lives up, he's the embodiment of that Mexican spirit, okay? Pushed forward, got the takedown, got the rear naked choke, just unbelievable. Well done to Anthony Hernandez once again. What else? What other notable standouts did we have? Zhang Ming Yang, keep an eye on that name, right? How could you forget it? It's a memorable one. He got a beautiful knockout once again. All of his victories have come by way of stoppage. Rinya Nakamura defeated Carlos Vera. Rinya Nakamura, he's got a bright future. Amanda Lemos, Mackenzie Dern. I don't know the results. I reckon that was fight of the night. Mackenzie Dern was getting wobbled. She was all over the place, but she managed to see the final bell. But Amanda Lemos looked sensational. Anyway, I've talked a lot. I'm starving. I got to go get some food. Rebecca, come here. You got a message for everyone on the YouTube channel? Ellie, Lucas, get up. We're leaving. We're going. What? Come on. Did you like the fights, Lucas?
Yes.
Come over here. What was your favourite fight?
The Volkanovski.
What? You like Volk? Ellie, what was your favourite fight?
Yes, I do like him, but I like the fight because it's like...
You can see that your head's not in the shot. Come a little bit closer. Rebecca, what was your favourite fight? What was the fight of the night?
Nick,
Nicholas, come on, Nick. Get in.
I liked the Robert Whittaker fight.
Yeah, Robert Whittaker's the man.
No, I actually like the fight.
The Robert Whittaker
I forgot his name. Yeah, it was heavyweight, I think.
Zhang Ming Yang.
Like the guy, no, he.
Marcos Rogero de Lima versus Junior Taffa. My God, we've got to talk about those leg kicks.
I liked Mackenzie Dern's fight, but I wish she won.
Yeah, me too.
I also wish Volk won, and I...
Yeah.
Because he absolutely destroyed him.
Guys, I'm done. It's over. I'm going. Subscribe. Ring. I'm sweating. I'm starving. I've been talking all night. Right? We're going to go eat. What are we going to eat? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe a little drinkle stinkle. Anyway, guys, subscribe and ring the bell. See you soon. Big, more in-depth videos coming tomorrow. So don't go anywhere. The best mixed martial arts channel on all the bloody YouTube. Shut up. You're speaking over me. John, my editor's going to have an absolute fit when he hears this one. Guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Take care. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Already said that. Bye. Congrats to Ilia Topuria, the people of Spain, the people of Georgia. Right, bye.